Howdy y'all, Phil here from Peterson Farms in Nashville. And today, I just wanted to review something that you all been commenting on one of my shorts videos for quite some time. And I believe some of the commenters just don't truly understand what the real problem was. So let me show you exactly what it was. It's pretty simple, not that complicated. And I'll explain how it happened, why it happened, and how it can be avoided from happening. So tag along, shall we? Now, if you've watched my short video, I bent my front loader. And in my long video, previous to that, apparently didn't answer all the questions, how I fixed or prevented my front loader from being bent. Watch this clip right now. Right there, how the left side, I'm assuming it's the left side, it could be the right side, we'll find out here in a minute. But how the left side or the right side is jacked up, they're uneven because of that bar's been tweaked. All right, so you can definitely see the difference from this angle, and that bracket or that bar is bent. And then you can even tell how much more drastic it is right there. That's straight side on. You can definitely tell just by the cylinders. This one's not out as far as this side here. And then the plane on this is leaning way out. But the problem, from what I understand, lies in this bar has been tweaked or bent. More. Whoa, right there. Let her down, let her back. It's perfect right now. That fixed it. More. Whoa, right there. Let her down, let her back. It's perfect right now. That fixed it. Move it back just a tad. So you can get a better look. Move it back just a tad so you can get a better look at what exactly is happening here. Now, as you saw in the previous video clip, this face and this face were uneven. This face being offset, I believe, forward or backward, I can't remember. But anyway, these two planes of the front end loader face plate or QD plate were bent. So they were basically like that. Then I saw on another YouTube video, same thing that happened to somebody else. And they showed me or explained to me what to do about it. Since then, I've gotten many comments, many other repair methods, but I think the biggest amount of comments were, you're gonna destroy your seals in your cylinder. And I say, no, you're not. But let me show you why. Now, disclaimer here, I do not suggest to anybody that this is the proper repair method or the only repair method. You should consult with your Kubota dealer, and what they'll tell you is you need to replace your loader arms. If you do this repair method, you avoid your warranty. My tractor is already well outside that warranty period. So I felt my only option was to give it a try. What's the worst that could happen? I might break something. I might destroy a cylinder. I might bend the arms worse. and then I had to buy a new loader. So that's why I went ahead and tried that method. But the common misconception from a lot of the commenters, and I can see why, because the video is so short and we all have short attention spans and come to quick conclusions based on that little 17-second short video, and we don't pursue the truth or the actual situation by going to the longer video. So that's why I'm posting this video again. The common misconception was everybody thought these cylinder rods were bent. These cylinder rods were never bent. That was not the problem. Let me show you what the problem was. What truly actually occurred is when I had my grapple on my front end loader, and I went in and picked up and grabbed a pile of brush, clamped down on it, and as I was pulling away, my grapple was hooked to one side only, and the side it was not hooked on bent out and twisted that center bar on this side that it was not hooked on. Why did it unhook? You say, well, you didn't hook it up, Phil. Or, Phil, you didn't operate your grapple right, Phil. The actual problem occurred when this QD lever got kicked up by some brush as I was going in and working the brush pile and grabbing the brush. So as soon as it did that, and I pulled away from the brush pile, my grapple was only hung on one side, and it caused this center rod to twist and allowed the one side of the front end loader faceplate to continue to move while the other one stayed stationary, which in turn made these piston rods different distances in length. So I shared that on YouTube like a good Samaritan would any Kubota tractor owner who's had the same problem, which I found out there was a lot of you all out there, and you thanked me for the repair method. I did, however, state that if your tractor was under warranty, or you do this at your own risk, but it worked for me. So I appreciate all those comments back on those who tried it for the same condition, not a bent cylinder rod, but the bent bar, support bar in between the two front end loader arms. So thanks for commenting back and let me know that it worked for you too. So I didn't stop there, I went one step further. From a suggestion from one of those commenters, hey, I got an idea on how to prevent it. So let me show you what they suggested and what I did for my front end loader to prevent that from ever happening again. So with one of my viewers' advice, with the bars down, he suggested I attach each lever to that center bar and keep them from coming up. But I thought about it and I thought, you know what, that's a great idea, but let's use one wire, one clasp, like so. Have a wire attached to a hole that you drilled on this lever, one either side, and then have a clasp attached to the other side, so that when you attach your front end attachment loader, you just fold that wire around, hook the clasp in the opposing side, and then you'll never have to worry about either side coming undone. The pins will never move far enough because the lever does not have that travel. Hence, keeping both sides attached 100% of the time and not allowing one side to come detached and twisting this bar, which then causes your front face plates to be out of alignment. So what were my options with this condition on my front end loader twisted? Well, option one was to call the dealer, and they would tell me, well, your loader is out of warranty and you don't have the K-Tech insurance, which was never offered to me when I bought my tractor, just I wanted to mention that. So you have to replace your front end loader. All right. How much is a front end loader? Well, it's several $1,000s. All right. How long is it going to take to do it? 4 to 8 weeks is what I was quoted on this replacement. So option 2 was look it up on YouTube, see if somebody else had ever had this situation. And by God, there's a bunch of people out there that's had the same situation. But there was one guy who showed me the fix, or at least a potential fix, and I tried it, and here we are today. Option 3, well, option 3 would be not to buy a Kubota tractor with this front end loader, because if you look at other tractor brands, 2 things: that support bracket is twice to 3 times, 4 times thicker in diameter than what this is. The other thing is that the only really thing I've been disappointed with on my tractor so far is the lifting capacity. So the front end loader doesn't lift near what the competition does. I can already tell a difference on the front end loaders just on this 26 horsepower tractor. Look how beefy that is versus the Kubota. Look at the support bar between the 2 arms versus what the Kubota utilizes. So much more beefier and substantial. The overall loader arms just look so much more heavy duty. And I wonder what the lift capacity is. Lift capacity for the front end loader is 2,100 pounds. Yes, that's twice as much as what the Kubota is. With the QDs, they're great, but if I were Kubota or whoever, designed these QDs, if they would have just took it that one step further in how to lock this in place and prevent it from coming unlatched, either by user error or, in my case, where the brush kicked it up and kicked the lever up and my grapple off one side. Those are the suggestions I would have for Kubota. So anyway, thanks for stopping in Peterson Farms in Nashville today, where we show you these kind of things so that you can learn, you can save money, and you can save a whole lot of time on a simple fix like this that didn't hurt anything else other than twist that bar. And by God, I will have to say Kubota has some mighty strong welds on that bar, because it didn't do a darn thing to them. It didn't even crack the paint. So anyway, I hope that clears some things up for some of you folks that thought I was bending the cylinder rod back because it was bent. That's not the case. That was never the case. So thanks for those who commented to let me know that this same fix worked for them. And also the commenter who suggested the permanent fix from ever having the issue occur again. So great job and great suggestion, and I appreciate that very much. And it's actually saved a couple people that's commented on my videos that, hey, same thing almost happened to them, but they had that cable in place like we suggested. Yes, I said we, because I didn't come up with it. I just did it from a suggestion. So that's really all I have to say about this situation. And if you have any comments, please leave them. Like always, I'll read them and get back with you. And remember, this is not an approved Kubota repair method. They reminded me of that when they commented on my channel, and reminded me that it would void my warranty. Here again, my tractor is far out of warranty So it doesn't really matter, does it? So if your tractor is still under warranty, consult with your Kubota dealer and find out what their suggestion is on how to fix not the cylinder rods, but the support bar that goes between the front end loader if you shall ever have it twisted on you or bent. Good luck to you, and thanks for stopping here on Peterson Farms in Nashville, where we do these sort of things to share with you, our viewers, friends and family, now and in the future, and also because it saved me money and a lot of time. If I would have taken it to the dealer, I probably would be talking about how long it took to repair this simple little fix and complaining about that. So, till next time, God bless you all from Phil here at Peterson Farms in Nashville.